Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. It's your girl, Sadie, your new favorite spiritual and life coach. I would like to thank everyone for subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't already, if this is your first time watching, go ahead and subscribe. You won't regret it. And divine inspiration, we're going to get right into it. You are a source of inspiration for your friends. You are a source of inspiration for your family. You are a source of inspiration for your community. You are a source of inspiration to every single person connected to you. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Okay, let's jump right into it. If you haven't already read the title, if you haven't already read the title, they want you great, just not greater than them. Oh, man. Okay, so I don't even know where to start with this one. So this has been marinating. This message has been marinating for a while, just like the last message that we put out a couple of days ago. This one has definitely been marinating. They want you great, just not greater than them. Now, first, let me just put this out there. Most people are so superficial. I mentioned this in the last video. Most people are superficial. They're only looking at the outside appearance. They're only looking at materials. They're only looking at possessions. They're only looking at bank accounts and money and assets and just material things. They're not looking deeper. They're not looking at a person's character. They're not looking at a person's integrity. They're not looking at who a person is at the core level. They're looking at what they could see with the naked eye. That's what they're looking at. It almost sounds like a lack of faith, because faith is believing beyond what you can see, right? So now that I'm explaining it's really a lack of faith, because they're only leaning on what they can see with the naked eye. They're not looking beyond, okay? So they want you great, just not greater than them. For whatever reason, for whatever reason, there are people in your life, there were people in your life that did want to see you win. They wish you well. They genuinely meant happiness for you. But the moment you begin to rise a little higher above them, or the moment you begin to level up to a level just above theirs, or when you have been doing the spiritual work, when you have been doing the inner work, when you have been working on yourself, when you have been getting up every day, wanting to show up, wanting to be the best version of yourself, when you've been actively pursuing your full potential, that's when it's a problem that's when it's a problem for other people. That's when it's a problem for everybody else, because something inside of their mind is blocking them from accepting you for who God created you to be. Something in them is blocking them from seeing you for who you truly are. And instead of them using that to inspire them, they use it to hate, they use it to throw shade, and they use it to secretly just be jealous. Okay? These could be anybody. This could be anybody. This could be somebody that's close to you. This could be somebody that you grew up with. This could be your family. This could be your best friend. This could be a neighbor. This could be an associate. This could be somebody you go to school with. This could be one of your coworkers. This could be your boss. This could be literally anybody, okay? Because it's really the spirit behind it, honestly. But the moment you begin to level up, the moment you begin to be great, like they wanted you to be, right? Oh, I want to see you. I want to see you win. I want to see you happy. I want to see you graduate. I want to see you get that car. I want to see you get approved for that house. I want to see you finish school. I want to see you get a good job. I want to see you start your business. I want to see you thrive. But the moment they see it, and it's not equaling up, because that's another issue, is that people spend too much time comparing themselves to the next person. They spend too much time comparing themselves. And comparison is the thief of joy. There's always going to be somebody that's bigger than you. It's always going to be somebody that's better than you. It's always going to be somebody with more money in their bank account. It's always going to be somebody more attractive than you. It's like a never ending cycle. So when you compare yourself, you're comparing your level 1 to their level 10. What do I always say? I always say that we're all on this journey together, right? But I say we all on our individual journeys, correct? Okay. So if we all on our own path, we just happen to do it together. If I start my spiritual path now, 2024, if I start getting up in the morning, if I start really trying to make a change in my life, if I just now start meditating, if I just start reading my word, if I just started reading and listening to podcasts, reading books, just trying to open up my mind, open up my awareness, then that's my beginning stages versus somebody who's been doing this for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. You can't compare yourself to them because you're starting now. It's like you're a babe. You're a babe. You're maturing. You're reaching, you're climbing that level. So let me slow down. So for whatever reason, these people have a blockage where they cannot accept that, hey, you just might be greater than them. It could be because of your age. Oh, maybe you're the youngest. Oh, maybe you're the baby of the group. Maybe you're the baby of the family. Maybe you're the youngest in your cohort. Maybe you're the youngest in your career, in your field. And they're like, well, how come he's only 19 and he's already excelling like this and I'm 40? That's what I'm talking about. That's a blockage because they're looking at their age. They're looking at, oh, well, they're younger than me. Hey, Sadie, proud of you. You came a long way. I always knew you'd be great. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dang, you just made my heart smile. I really appreciate it. Same to you and your beautiful family, man. I'm proud of you too. Yeah, shout out to Shaw alumni. You already know. But yeah, what I was saying was like these blockages that people have, like sometimes it could be they're too close to you. Like it could be like a really close family member. Like they've seen you grow up. Like they've seen you be born. Like they was probably an adult when you was born, or they're probably like a older figure in your life. And they just can't wrap their head around the fact that, wow, like I seen this girl grow up. Like I seen this girl in diapers. I seen this girl in pull-ups, and now she doing this and now she's doing that. And it's hard for them to accept that because then they start comparing themselves with, dang, well, how come she was able to start a business and make passive income and break the generational curses of poverty and lack. How was she able to do that? And here I am. I've known her since she was a baby and I haven't even been able to unlock these codes. That's a blockage. It could be literally anything, or it could just be pure jealousy. When you are walking and carrying something that other people don't see in themselves, it creates a problem for them because they're wondering how come they don't have it. Well, guess what? It's not your fault. God gave it to you. For whatever reason, God gave you the gift. God gave you the anointing. God gave you the favor. God put his anointing on you. God put his blessing on you. God put his plan and his purpose on you. God can see beyond what we can see. I'll just say the Most High because now people is, this is a big thing with the God. Even the Most High can see beyond what you can see in a person. The heart, the intention, the intent of the heart, deep down, like way beyond what you can see on your physical, way beyond clothing and accessory. He sees deeper than that. So, and God is gracious. Don't get me wrong. And that's where these people go wrong at, is that they think that they can't get to know God and ask God to bless them or ask God for favor. You have not because you ask not. So for them, it's really just a lack of knowledge, a lack of information. But it results in jealousy because they see it in you and they don't have it and they don't like that. They like, well, I don't want you to have it. If I can't have it, you can't have it. Or it could even get deeper than that, where people could become envious. And before I move on to the enviousness part, this is another part. This is another thing as well that I'm now like coming out of. This whole concept when we was growing up, oh, I'm going to stun on my haters. My haters this, my haters that. The last thing that you want somebody to be is jealous of you. Like, jealousy is the lowest of the lowest. And don't get me wrong, we all probably done felt that emotion once in our lifetime. So I'm not saying this to condemn anybody. But what I am saying is this. You don't want nobody to be jealous of you because you never know what measures or how far somebody is willing to take that jealousy, to act on that jealousy, just to destroy you, just to bring you down to their level, just to knock you down so they can take your spot. And that's where we come in to being envious or envying someone. What is envy? You want their spot. You want what they have. You want their spouse. You want their house. You want their car. You want their looks. You want their swag. You want their anointing. You want everything about them. You want to be them. That's what envy is. And that's a dangerous game. And that's why all that stunting on your hater stuff, all this and that, look, use it as fuel to your success. Don't give your energy and time to it. Give your energy and time to something that's going to be fruitful and multiply, something that's going to benefit you, something that's going to inspire you, something that's going to motivate you to move forward, to keep going, to reach higher heights, to reach new levels. Don't use it to address that low vibration stuff. You wasting your time. You don't want nobody to be jealous of you because you never know what they might try to do. They might try to do some slimy stuff. And we're not going to get into that because we done seen so many stories of people hanging around their friends or people being set up by acquaintances. You know what I mean? And it's like, because they're jealous, because they want what you have, or they want to be you, or since they can't have it, they don't want you to have it. It's a dangerous game. So back to the basics, they want to see you great, just not greater than you, just not greater than them. It's almost like what I always say, like that crabs in the bucket mentality. And that just brings me to another point. It's a book that I'm going to show y'all, not in this video, but in another video. It's a crabs in the bucket mentality. It's almost like, they living in scarcity. Like, it's not enough for you to win and for them to win. It's always a comparison game, just like celebrities. They always comparing LeBron and Michael Jordan. Oh, who's better? Whose stats is better? Why y'all got to compare them? Let them both be great in their own way. Let them both be great in their own generation. They want you great, just not greater than them, because they think, it's only one stage. It's only one spotlight. And I got to have it. They can't have it. I got to have it. Everybody get a chance to shine, okay? Look, seasons come and seasons go. There were so many seasons I had to sit out on the sidelines and watch people win. I had to be a bridesmaid, watch people get married, get happily married. It's seasons for everything. I had to support, even though I wasn't getting the support. But guess what? Your time is coming. That's what they fail to realize. Your time is coming, but you hindering that. You messing that up because what? Because you mad, you jealous. Oh, you don't want them to be bigger than you. You don't want them to be greater than you. That's bringing me to a whole new message about why people brag and boast. But we're not going to get into that. We're going to save that for another video. So with that being said, y'all, look, you can't worry about what other people think. You can't worry about how they feel. You can't worry about that. You can't baby people. If they feel like you're great, and you and the thing, this is the sad part, is most of the great people that walk the earth, they're very humble. Humble people. They don't walk around boasting big and bad. They don't walk around big proud. They walk around with dignity. They walk around commanding their respect, absolutely. But they don't walk around trying to show off and, oh, I'm better than you, and you still over there, you still doing this. They don't do that because they too humble. So keep being humble, keep reaching new heights, keep setting bigger goals, keep setting intentions, keep striving for greatness, keep trying to reach the top, keep going on your path. You can't address this low vibrational stuff. It's a waste of time. All right. Now, if you haven't already, if you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and hit a subscribe, y'all. Like and share the video out with somebody that you feel like it'll resonate with. I'm always going to drop the link for my Facebook family. Thank my YouTube family for subscribing. It's 2024, y'all. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.